If you think you need a lot of manure or any fancy plant food to grow your plantain at home, then you are wrong, because you can just use one thing in your garden to grow plantains at home. That thing is grass. When you're growing plantain at home, just know that you're only going to harvest once from one plantain trunk. As soon as you harvest, you cut the tree down to give room for the new suckers to start growing. And even after harvest, every part of the plantain, from the trunk to the leaf and to the actual plantain, is very important. You can use the trunk and the leaf to feed your chickens if you have chickens at home. The secret to my massive harvest every time I grow plantain is grass or weeds from my garden. Yes, weeds can make your garden look messy, but it can also be beneficial to your garden. After weeding my garden, if I'm not piling it up in one place for it to decompose, I'm throwing it right into my plantain patch, dumping them directly at the base of my plantain, so that when it decomposes, it feeds the plantain, and most importantly, it will give the new suckers a good head start and increase their chance of producing really big plantain when it is time for harvest. The grass also acts as a natural mulch, locking in moisture and keeping the soil cool, and as it breaks down, it feeds the plantain. The little offshoots around the main plant is what is called the suckers. This is a sucker. Those little offshoots are your next harvest, and if they don't get a strong start, your entire cycle weakens. This simple method helps them grow fast and healthy without competition for nutrients. As the grass decomposes, it attracts beneficial organisms like earthworms, microbes, or even fungi. This will break down the organic matter and convert it into rich nutrients the plantain can absorb. Since I started using only grass to grow my plantain, the suckers started looking stronger, the leaves were greener, the plantain patch became so full with suckers, meaning new growth. The soil stayed moist longer, even during dry days. And when it is time to harvest, just look at this bunch hanging up there. This, by the time we harvested and counted, it was over 61.
Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 60 something.
So this is how much plantain we got from one tree. So grass-fed plantain is the best way to use, or it's one of the best ways to use the weeds from your garden to grow your food. And this is common practice around here. Most plantain farmers use this method to grow plantain, and they don't have to worry about buying manure or spending money to buy any sort of plant food for their farm. If you pay attention, nature already gives us everything that we need to thrive. My biggest fear with using grass or weeds to grow plantain is the fear of snakes. So since I started layering my weeds on my plantain, on the base of my plantain, I've just noticed how bushy the plantain grew and also how stuffy the place is. Places like this, snakes love to come here and relax, and this is my home. I do not want snakes around. So what do I do to repel snakes? Well, I have holy basil growing in my garden, and sometimes I crush some of the leaves and throw in here. In gardening and in life, we're always looking for quick fixes, but sometimes the answers are right under our feet. Grass was once a waste product in my garden. Now it's my secret weapon for growing healthy, heavy plantains. So next time you're looking for a very cheap, no cost and very effective way of growing big plantains, especially in your home, then consider using only weeds. I will see you in my next video. Bye.